Here in Charlotte, we're about to hear a lot about data centers. And the biggest thing to know off the top is this topic isn't something that's all good or all bad. In this video, I want to lay out both sides, why we need them, what we gain from them, and what can go wrong when they're placed in the improper locations, especially here in Charlotte. So let's talk about why this topic is coming to us. Charlotte is the second largest banking capital in America. We're growing in tech, fintech, and health tech. Additionally, UNC Charlotte is becoming one of the strongest engineering pipelines in the state. All of these facts come into play when companies are looking to build data centers. Organizations go for places where the economy is growing, where there's talent, and where the infrastructure can support them. And the demand for more data centers is very real. CBRE is tracking more than 113 megawatts of data center space under construction across Charlotte and the Raleigh markets. Duke Energy has said there's about 6 gigawatts of data center demand in the pipeline across the entire Carolinas. So the real question isn't, will data centers show up, but rather, how do we protect Charlotte residents when data centers arrive? Now, let's be honest about the upside of data centers first. When you send an email, stream a video, hop on a Zoom call, use online banking, store photos, run a business system, or use AI tools, all of that computing has to happen somewhere. Having modern data infrastructure can make a region more competitive. It supports business growth, strengthens connectivity, and attracts investment into our city. The biggest cost is what they demand from the systems around them, especially power. So let me make the power comparison plain, because people hear megawatts or gigawatts, and it doesn't mean anything until you put it in easier terms. A typical home might average somewhere around 1 to 2 kilowatts of electricity use at a given moment, and spiking when the AC kicks on or when you run the dryer. Data centers, on the other hand, run like a factory that never shuts down, pulling power 24/7 with constant strain because the servers can't take a break. So when we talk about a data center that uses, say, 100 megawatts, I want you to think about what that actually means. That's 100,000 kilowatts. If a home averages 1 to 2 kilowatts in real-time use, you're talking about the rough equivalent of tens of thousands of homes worth of electricity demand, consistently concentrated in one place all day, every day. And when that demand rises fast, it pulls pressure from the grid, sometimes driving the need for major upgrades that also cost. So if we're not careful, we can end up with a situation where residents see higher costs and bigger infrastructure pushed into communities without benefits, outweighing the negatives. That's why the where matters just as much as the what. The people in Charlotte are right for asking questions. The community concerns are real, and we should take it seriously. Not only should we be asking about where are these facilities going, but also considering what it means to drop a massive industrial facility right next to where families live. Noise is a real concern because data centers rely on large cooling systems. Backup generators are a part of the design, and that comes with questions about emissions and testing. And also, what are the long-term health concerns of living next to a large data center? So when residents ask to weigh the costs, that's a fair ask. We need guardrails in relation to data centers in our city. Here's what smart growth sounds like to me. 1, clear zoning and placement standards. If you're going to allow data centers, they shouldn't be treated the same as an office building, and we should have regulation about how close they can be to homes, schools, parks, and sensitive community spaces. 2, transparency. Residents deserve a process where they can see what's proposed, what it will require, and what the impacts are before it's a done deal. 3, protections and accountability. If a project is approved, it should come with enforceable standards around noise, infrastructure, build-out, and mitigation. 4, a plan for power. This is a big one. If we don't plan the grid impacts up front, we will get caught reacting later, which could be negatively impactful to residents. And 5, community benefits. If Charlotte is hosting major infrastructure that supports huge companies and massive digital demand, we should be able to clearly explain how Charlotte benefits at the top and at the bottom. So let me be clear about my stance. I'm not anti-data center. I'm not pro-rubber stamp. I'm pro-Charlotte, and I'm pro-smart growth. If someone wants to build in Charlotte, it needs to be in the right place with transparency and protections that people can trust, so we can build the future and protect our neighborhoods.